Hello ladies and gents, Romie Reviews here. Please like, comment, subscribe. This is my review for, the 2018 Soul! Sorry, see? This is why the review's up late, because I have been dealing with the cold / allergies for the past couple of days, but now I'm back, not in full force, but I'm back. So let's just jump right into this. I really enjoyed, this was my favorite Soul Train Awards show that I've watched, period. I'm not going to lie and say that I watched it every year, because that's not the truth. But I feel like BET did a great mix of, and honestly, I think the big connect was the fact that they focused on the 90s. I think that era and that time, because of how remnants of it are back today and have been back for a while, that it was more interesting to me than some of the other stuff. Not saying I didn't enjoy the earlier stuff. Not saying that at all. Not saying that at all. Some of my favorite songs are from like the 60s, 70s. That's not the thing. But just like the look of the show, it felt like, it just felt right. And the hosts were great. Erykah Badu for the past couple of years has done a great job to me. But I thoroughly enjoyed Tisha and, Tisha and Tichina. I'm going to call them T and T because it was too much for me. Tichina Arnold, loved her. Tisha Campbell, loved her. Now, Tisha Campbell, I know they purposely had her wear certain stuff and certain hairstyles, and I was just looking at her like, all right, this is for the show. This is for the show. Well, I know some people kind of side-eyed, okay, you really pumping, you're really giving it your all, but that's how she always is. So I expected nothing less. I would have been a little disappointed if she wasn't doing the absolute most. They were going through a bunch of songs from the 90s to begin with. I enjoyed it. I said, look at Shamari. I like this more toned down look for her. But the banter between the two ladies, Tisha and Tichina, very natural. I think that's the best thing about it. It didn't feel like you're watching two people getting paid to go and work together. It felt like you're watching two people who actually knew each other and enjoyed being around each other. That's a huge difference compared to what we normally get. So I loved it. Bell Biv DeVoe performed, and again, all their music was hidden. Placement. I know everyone's been saying it, but placement. It's a running joke. If you don't watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, you wouldn't understand what was so funny about that. Because that had to do with Ronnie DeVoe and Candy and him giving her advice on the placement of their music and stuff in their show. But anyway, they did their thing. Of course, they did a couple of songs, and they also did Poison, which gets the party jumping. So that wasn't a surprise there. There were a bunch of awards given out. Like one of the main honorees was Erykah Badu. The other main honoree was Faith Evans. I guess Faith Evans Jordan now, right? Right? But Leslie won the first award, and I've seen her with this new look before, so it didn't surprise me, but I like it for her. I like it for her. You know what they say, you change your hairstyle, you change your life, because it normally means you're about to do something drastic with your life, so that's why your hair kind of changes. I enjoyed the skits even, and I like the fact that the skits were all pre-recorded. I feel like when they're not, sometimes it kind of feels like, okay, you're watching them try to think it out as they're performing it, so it doesn't feel as natural. But the first skit was, it almost felt like, the way how they shot it, it reminded me of, what was it? The Kevin Hart show on BET, the one that he used to have. What was it, Legends of Hollywood? Or something like that. It reminded me of that, because they did the same type of, like, styling. Al B. Shore was there, and I said, oh, look at Al B. Shore. He was there because they were going to host a big party. So, the night of the party, Tasha decided to eat the edibles. She didn't realize it was edibles, so she looked a mess. She was high, but everyone was dancing. She punched out Tichina Arnold. It was just really cute. It was really cute. And then we eventually got, I forgot who won an award, but I know a couple, like half the people who they showed won awards. weren't there. Daniel Caesar wasn't there. He's probably on tour or something. And then we see Jacquet. I did not know Jacquet was that short. I had no idea. For some reason, I thought he was like Chris Brown's height. But he's shorter. But I thought he did a good job. I was looking at him and thinking, who does he kind of remind me of without the glasses? Future! He reminds me of Future without the glasses. Different hairstyle, obviously. But without the glasses, you can't tell me looks like maybe like a cousin or a brother of Future. Now it looks like Future, but a cousin or brother. But I thought he did a good job. But that body roll was stiff. I said, but he's young. He's young. He's young. But he did good. I enjoyed the songs that he sang. It was especially threw me off when the guy in the background, I know everyone's saying it, but I really thought it was August Alsina for a moment. I said, no, that doesn't even make any sense. Why would August Alsina be singing background for Jacquet? That doesn't even make sense. I'm blaming myself. What am I thinking? Why am I thinking that? Lord, I can't wait until my full voice comes back. And then John B started to perform, and I said, John B? See, here's the funny part. Because growing up, of course, I listened to all the music. It was the 90s. I was a little kid. But my mom would replay it all the time. I did not know these people by name. I did not know the song names. I just knew the songs. So a lot of these people, I'm looking at them like, oh, that's what they look like. Because I never looked at them. Growing up, I just listened to the music. I didn't even really look at the music videos, except for, like, not for the guys, but for the women, yes. But not for the guys. I didn't care about no music videos from guys. Anyway, someone to love, someone trust. Oh, nope. Vocals ain't doing it. So he did 2 songs. Both of them I knew. Both of them I enjoyed. And after that, and then Donell Jones came out, and I said, what in the world is going on here? Everyone sounded great. Everyone looked good. I didn't say dressed good. Looked good. When you love someone, you don't. I said, you better do it. I love that song too. Well, I think the 90s. I enjoyed all the music from the 90s. And when I say all the music, even the music that people didn't like, I enjoyed it. Because it was just, I mean, as a little kid, that's what I listened to. That's what I grew up on. So, of course, I loved it. Of course, I liked it. Of course, I enjoyed it. Now we get to the BET Cyphers. Well, the Soul Train, the BET Soul Train Cyphers. The Cyphers were nice. They were smooth. Very smooth. I know there was a lot of people talking about, apparently Lil Mo had something slick to say about Queen Naja. And, Lil Mo. Cynthia. Oh, Cynthia. It wasn't necessary because Lil Mo decided that she wanted to go and say, oh, well, you know what? You know, A for effort. Well, actually, not A for effort. Maybe she was pregnant, so she really couldn't sing from her soul. That's Queen Naja's vocal.
Remember to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe and come back.
That's just how it is for the most part. She's not like a singer, but she can sing. But I know what she was really trying to say. It was kind of like either put more umph into it or get someone else. But unless your voice is just crazy out of this world, you're not going to beat Luke James and Kelly Price. Kelly Price! She looked good? And I should have known she's from Jamaica Queens. That attitude, now it makes more sense. I mean, I will rep for her a lot harder if I knew that. I'm just being completely honest. I will rep for her hard, even on that show that she shouldn't have been on. But, of course, Luke James, like, he did good. Kelly Price, she did the thing. As soon as the first note, I said, oh, it's over. Oh, it's over. It's a wrap. It's done. She did it. She did it. She did it. That's what we needed. Erykah Badu rounded out. We saw Justine Skye, who just looks good. And then the Music Matters segment. I was a little upset that they did it the way how BET used to do it. BET now gives people at least like 2 minutes. They gave the Music Matters people like 40 seconds. Like 40, 45 seconds. But it's on a major platform, so it helps. Now, SZA, who I was surprised to see there, but she looked good. She looked really good, and she was the one doing the speech for Erykah Badu. And so they had like people like Solange going and talking about Erykah Badu and how inspirational she was. And excuse me, Erykah Badu is another person who I always knew, but I didn't necessarily like see her visuals, but I know her music, or at least some of it. And the fact that her voice is just so amazing. Like, I don't know her age, it doesn't matter, but she's been in the game for so long. Everyone's vocals tonight still sound fresh, and I said, that's what happens when you take care of yourself. It doesn't matter. And some of them had rough goals for a while, but that's what happens when you take care of yourself. I didn't realize until that Normani was there until a little bit later. But yeah, shout out to Normani. She's in the black stuff, which is important because people thought maybe she was just going to do regular pop music. But no, Normani likes R&B. That's what she's always liked. So I'm happy to see her. I love Corinne. I love Corinne. I love that song, Won't You Do It? A lot of people are talking about the outfit. I think it's a nod to the 90s. I think it's a nod to the 90s slash being hip. And Corinne sound good, and I liked the positive vibe that the song was giving and the visuals and the dancers. So I thought it was good. I just blocked out the outfit didn't matter to me as much. I said, look, she looks good. My criteria is relatively low. We're not talking about like fashion people. And she's praising God. How are you going to rag on her for that? But I want to see that movie, What Men Want, with Taraji P. Henson. It looks really funny, and it looks really good. It looks really funny, it looks really good, and I'm happy for Erykah Badu. I'm happy for Taraji. Now we see the actor who played Shine. Apparently he's going to play Don Cornelius in the BET adaptation TV series of Soul Train, which comes out this year. I mean, next year. And the producers of the New Edition story are going to be behind it, so it'll be nice. So he gives the award for album slash mixtape of the year, and her won it. But again, she also wasn't there. I feel like they're on tour together, so maybe that makes sense. Then we see Normani, and Normani welcomed the Music Matters person. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Now, Faith Evans. I love her. I love Faith Evans. Throughout the night, they were, giving their condolences to the Porter family and also the Combs family. But Faith Evans, oh my God. The medley of songs. Oh, me being from New York, being born in the 90s, if there's one couple things that I know religiously, Biggie stuff. The whole, Bad Boys catalog, basically. I know me some Faith Evans. I know the gospel. I know the contemporary, and I enjoy all of it. So it always irks me when people wouldn't give her respect vocally because she can sing. But people, I'm thinking, this woman has had so many songs that you've loved, and she's not getting the nods. She even said how Stevie J was there, and now I approve of, it didn't matter if I approved or not of their marriage, but now it feels real to me. That's what I should say. Now it feels real. And she had a nice performance that could have gone a lot longer, in my opinion, because the performance lasted, 10 minutes or so? Yeah, it lasted 10 minutes. Well, okay, it lasted 15 minutes. Okay, it lasted like 14 minutes. Not bad. And that was essentially the end of the show. And I enjoyed it so much. This was great. Invite Tichina and Tasha back, please, and thank you. And please like, comment, subscribe if you already haven't. Sorry for the delay. Thanks.